Hello, this is Clemmy Games, and welcome to a first look at Intelligent Design, an Evolutionary Sandbox, which, as stated, is an abstract sandbox simulation in which you can mess around with evolution, developed by Pillbug Interactive and released on Steam in May 2017. For disclosure, I received this game for free. Now I'm bringing this game up for a reason that is different than usual, in that I wouldn't say that this is a fantastic, must-buy 10 out of 10 game, but rather am intrigued by the questions that this game has posed to me with regards to game design and what this media can achieve. Putting aside scientific versus religious arguments behind evolution and the term intelligent design, this game puts you in the shoes of a creator with the ability to manipulate genes, throwing these organisms into a sandbox and simply watching what happens. The main gameplay here involves spawning in abstract plants and creatures represented by coloured blobs. Initially, you have to do so using random plants and animals, after which you must build collectors to generate biomass based on the organisms in a radius around each collector. Building research centres is the next step, which will then begin to generate science. Collecting enough science points allows you to unlock genes, which can then manipulate and create your own organisms. The gene manipulation aspect is interesting due to the range of options given. For example, with the plants, you can alter things like their height, lifespan, the range of their roots spreading, etc. While for the herbivores, you can alter things like their movement speed. In essence, you are creating a food chain of sorts, since herbivores need to eat plants and carnivores need to eat herbivores. The plants have to reproduce at a certain rate, and the total population of herbivores and carnivores must be balanced in such a way as to make the system self-sustaining, which is the goal, I think, based on my playthrough thus far. Genes can be passed on from one generation to the next, with the possibility of mutations occurring. The game even cautions you to use force fields to contain your experiments before releasing them into the wild, since having a rampant genome out there can quickly destabilize your ecosystem and cause quite a bit of damage. At the heart of this is Score Chase, a world efficiency rating and a leaderboard, where the exact calculations based on your score is not revealed to you. As mentioned, I believe that this has something to do with creating a balanced ecosystem, which can be much more difficult than you think. I thought that scoring is a very strange thing to introduce into a sandbox game, and am intrigued by the developer's decision to do so. As the in-game tutorial states, humans perform on average 74.9% better when competing with others, which I guess is true to some extent. My main issue with the game is its controls and the UI, which is not great to say the least. For example, vertical camera control is done through the shift and control keys, and you have to hold down the C button in order to free up your cursor to interact with the in-game menu. With additional screens open, such as the gene manipulation window, things can look a little cluttered, which makes it not the easiest game to get into. Now on to the more interesting bits about game design, which is up for discussion. Firstly, when presented with a range of options, in this case gene manipulation, I found myself going for either extreme. After all, why would I want a plant with height 7 on a scale of 10 with a lifespan of 5,000 on a scale of 50,000 when I could simply have an extremely short plant with a very long lifespan or a very tall plant with a very long lifespan? Perhaps it is the min-maxer in me, but I always feel that when presented with sliders, especially if there is an objectively good or bad option, players will tend to stick to the extremes, which may be why most morality options in games are definitively black or white, and why shades of grey introduced in more recent games have been so well received. Next, as I was planning to do this video, I thought to myself, is this a game at all? By some measures it is, but for the most part, you can sit back and simply observe how your world changes. While sandbox or evolution style games are not new, think of Spore, for example. In this case, Intelligent Design as a game is about the gradual process of evolution, which occurs for the most part without any active input. Simply watch and observe your abstract blobs, and you may begin to notice interesting behavior. Finally, I'm constantly amazed at how this medium can provide such a wide range of experiences. Interactive entertainment or games by design require the user to engage with the product, allowing for a wide range of possibilities. People always talk about games and experiences doing things that only games can, which are always standout moments in a gamer's mind. Of these, the educational aspect has been one of the tougher ones to crack, since players want entertainment and fun and don't want to feel like they are sitting through a lecture, which I suppose might explain the lack of success for more direct edutainment type products versus games which teach through gameplay, as in Minecraft for example. Intelligent design certainly hovers in this area, and I'm glad that games can cater to different needs. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.